Do not buy Lego Party, at least not yet, and definitely not on the Switch 2. After reading reviews, Lego Party looked like a solid and fun take on the Mario Party franchise, featuring almost identical game mechanics. Golden stars are replaced with golden bricks.
Remember, whoever collects the most golden bricks wins the game.
Most of the power-ups are very similar, and the game itself plays out on a variety of game boards across the LEGO universe, with similar setups to the ones in Mario Party, with things such as event spaces and alternative routes. The game has a lot of promise, with interesting features that sets it apart from our beloved plumbers' board game antics. Golden bricks seem more plentiful and easier to come by than stars. Your turn on the game board also is dependent on how well you did in the previous minigame. However, if you're like me and you continuously lost, then you're always going to come last. On the face of it, the minigames should be a lot of fun. However, they end up being a frustrating mess due to the floaty and laggy controls. Some games are worse than others. In a game where precision is key, the last thing you want to do is come forth just because your character moved 5 business days after you press the button. It's like wading through mud, and it makes what should be a fun game a chaotic, torturous rage fest. The CPU characters are so ridiculously OP in these games that it only heightens your sense of anger and frustration more, particularly any game which features these sodding rockets. I've been playing games a heck of a long time, and I can say with relative confidence that the controls in this game just suck and will need a hell of a lot more work if it wants to even get close to beating Mario's crown. I don't feel this game has in any way been optimised for the Switch 2. The frame rate dips occasionally and the resolution is not ideal. Given it's a game featuring predominantly 3D Lego pieces, it should be performing a hell of a lot better. It's such a shame because the reason I got it for the Switch 2 is because it's the only console I have for controllers. Amongst these flaws, I feel there's a really great party game shining just under the surface, but unfortunately, whether it's optimization or how the game is coded, it's far from being in a position where it's going to rival the well-established Mario Party franchise. If I was going to score it in its current state, I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10.
It's been a while coming, but they've finally been dethroned.